Now, as I said earlier, in this physical realm of ours, on this planet Earth, energy shows up as a polarity. It's positive and negative, masculine and feminine. Energy actually exists because of the lovely play, the push and pull of complementary forces, the dance between opposites. Our electricity is a great, obvious example of this. Even just to use it, you put a masculine plug into a feminine socket, right? So you and I are energy, and our entire energy field is based on this play between masculine and feminine forces. In typical traditional study of the chakras, this play of masculine and feminine forces is mostly ignored. And yet I believe it's the most essential thing to understanding your chakras and working with them. It's the most essential thing to understanding your chakras and to working with them in an embodied way. Why? Because our life consists of balancing these two primal forces. Perhaps the most famous life coach on the planet, or I will say absolutely the most famous life coach on the planet, Tony Robbins, says this: life consists of balancing the science of success with the art of fulfillment. And this is fascinating, because this is Tony evolving. Because if you go back to his early days, he was all about the science of success. He was all about external achievement. But since he's been married, he has a lot of goddess influence from his wife. And since our times are changing and everyone's getting more open to this polarity, he now understands really clearly that life is a balance of the science of success and the art of fulfillment. Basically, I don't think Tony would ever talk chakras, but he's always working with the chakras. And the science of success relates to your masculine energy, whereas the art of fulfillment relates to your feminine energy. I mean, it's a direct correlation. So let's talk about what these two forces are, masculine and feminine. First, there's the masculine. It's a contractive, strong, self-contained energy that seeks to express itself in the form of external goals and outward successes. Then there's the feminine, which is an expansive, softer, other-oriented energy that seeks to express itself in the form of rich inner experiences. Now, not all men are particularly masculine, and not all women are especially feminine. And of course, as you know, our culture as a whole is extremely masculine. The Western culture, I should say, as a whole. We are 90% right-handed, which is a telltale sign. Right-handed is left brain is masculine. We are 90% really masculine, and that's shown in our right-handedness. Anyway, we can still generalize pretty effectively about what masculine and feminine mean when we think of an average woman or an average man, particularly the archetype. Like I said, our culture, especially in the last, 50 years, has seen women being drawn into the masculine realm of work and go, go, go and external achievement more than ever. And so let's think more on the archetypes of the average man and the average woman. To get a better sense of what qualities are masculine and feminine, I'm going to read a list of qualities for you. Now, if you have a pen and paper, please write these down as I say them, and then put an M next to the words you feel are masculine, and an F next to the words you feel are feminine. If you don't have a pen, just take mental notes and sort of imagine which are masculine and which are feminine. Okay, here we go. Strong. Sensitive. Focused. caring, stable, emotional, motivated, easygoing, purposeful, intuitive, powerful, generous. Okay, so that's my list of 12. Let's go over the qualities again, and I'll tell you whether they're masculine or feminine and what chakra they generally relate to. Sometimes the word, a quality, will overlap in chakras, but usually if you work with chakras long enough, there's a really clear one that it lives in. So the first one was strong. Strong is masculine and relates to the first chakra. The second one was sensitive. Sensitive is feminine and relates to the second chakra. The third one was focused. Focused is masculine and relates to the third chakra. The fourth one was caring. Caring is feminine and relates to the fourth chakra. The fifth one was stable. Stable is masculine and relates to the first chakra. The sixth one was emotional. Emotional is feminine and relates to the second chakra. The seventh one was motivated. Motivated is masculine and relates to the third chakra. The eighth one was easygoing. Easygoing is feminine and relates to the second chakra. The ninth one was purposeful. Purposeful is masculine and relates to the fifth chakra. The 10th one was intuitive. Intuitive is feminine and relates to the sixth chakra. The 11th one was powerful. Powerful is masculine and relates to the third chakra. The 12th one was generous. Generous is feminine and relates to the fourth chakra. As I was reading that list, did you happen to notice that the chakras pulsate between masculine and feminine? The masculine chakras are the odd ones, first, third, and fifth. And the feminine chakras are the even ones, second, fourth, and sixth. We'll talk more about the seventh, but the seventh is a unified field. It has no duality to it. It is the oneness of consciousness.